What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. It's January 2nd, so, second day of the new year. Still keeping that momentum going. But it's about 11:30 in the morning. I'm heading out to boxing pretty soon. So today we've got a couple things planned. We're waiting to hear back from our processor with regards to our merchant account increase, which I basically have been talking about this whole time is very important to our business, especially this month. So if we don't get it this month, this is the last month that we'll not get it because it's our third month. So typically by the end of the third month, you get an increase. We're hoping to get it a little sooner than that, but we'll see how it goes. So a couple things going on today. We are trialing with affiliates right now. So basically by that, I mean, we're trialing our TikTok stuff for our affiliates. So basically we have like 2 or 3 guys that are going to be doing those AI mid-journey videos for us. Maybe we'll start with like 1 or 2 of them, see how they perform, see how the performance on those sales actually is. So we're trialing that for the first 2 weeks, seeing how that goes, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to the public eventually, to where we have our community that we're building for this. So it should be pretty interesting. That's something we're working on today. We are also slowing down our affiliates today because we have, we got a couple of chargebacks this morning, and it's the first or second of the month, and we don't want to have bad performance. So we're just making sure that they're going to monitor that, and we're monitoring that as well so we can stay on top of everything. It could just be a couple flukes. Last month, we only had 7 chargebacks total, and we were under 1%. So last month's performance was really good. This month, we want to keep the same thing going, right? So we slowed that down. Today in sales, we're at 5.1 thousand in revenue so far today. I'll put it right there as always. And it's 11:30 in the morning. So going really well. And yesterday we finished off with about 23,000 in revenue. So I'll put that there as well. 23K first day of January, not too bad at all. Not a bad way to start off the year. So yeah. So we're trialing our affiliates. We're currently, actually, our developers just texted us this morning. Everything's going into code right now, meaning all the optimizations we made to our main website are going into code, which should take effect on the website, by the end of this week, which is awesome because the more changes that we make to the main website, the better odds that we have for TikTok taking off and actually bringing in a lot of sales for us. So that's really, really nice. And what else do we got going on today? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the main focus is mid-cap and TikTok. And then, of course, I'm learning more and more about retail as well. That's something we're really interested in doing, but we want to have a couple months of sales data to bring to them, because if we go to them saying, hey guys, in the last 3 months we've sold $1 million online, we'd love to bring this into your stores, it's going to make us a bit more, at least from what I understand, it's going to make us a little bit more interesting to them than if I just walked in saying, hey, we've only done 300K so far, or we've done like 280K so far, maybe 290. So with that said, it just basically means that we'll have maybe a little bit more leverage in bringing our product into stores. So that's something that we're working on. And so we're going to see how this goes. We're looking into just trying different ways to expand our merchant accounts and see what we can do there. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm actually heading over to boxing and like now, actually, I'm going to go head over to boxing, get a workout in with my coach, and come back, work on our TikTok shop listing some more. I figured out why every time I changed it, it would get disabled. And so now we're fixing that. And this time we're going to have our product listing optimized and all the images look really nice. And it's going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited for that. Everything's really kind of coming together. So TikTok shop should be ready to go by this evening, and we should start to do some sales on that this month. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. And yeah, so not a bad start to the day. We're still waiting to hear back on the cap increase, but yeah, I mean, this is just part of it. And yesterday night, I want to say it was yesterday night, our SMTP profile. So it's just like, if you're on Shopify, imagine your order confirmation stopped sending. So for like an hour, our order confirmations went down. And so we had to like really get on top of that and fix that like right away. We got an email like super early in the morning, but kind of late at night. So like around that time, and we had to just hop in and get that fixed, because if our order confirmations weren't going out, that's like really bad. So we got to resend those. It was just a little quick emergency that we had to solve. But that's just part of it. And that's just what I mean. Like when I said, if you have to kind of be there with your business, it's not a side hustle. Like imagine I was treating this like a side hustle. I wouldn't be there at like 3 a.m. to open this up and get that resolved like right away, you know? So that could have resulted in my side hustle going downhill. So basically it's very important to get this, you know, like stay focused and stay on top of your business, because things like that happen all the time. I mean, not that exact thing, but little things that you don't expect to happen, they happen, and then you have to be there to fix them. So that's basically what we're working on. So, all right, guys, I am gonna head over to boxing right now, and then when I get back, I'll update you with new revenue. I'll update you with our TikTok shop listing and a couple other things. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna go get a workout in, and I'll be back soon.
Right, away. Go. Bang, stand up. Slow down a little bit. Did I poke your nine? No. That's fine. Did it? Yeah. Bang, stand up. Boom. Beautiful. If you're all on that side, you're going to hit me. I'm going to do this right hand.
Yeah.
You're going to hit me at that. And I'm probably trying to turn away and hit me again. Thank you. Okay, so close the gap. Now I'm going to be this. Uh-huh.
All right, so I got back from boxing probably like 30, 40 minutes ago. I made myself a raw milkshake, so that's basically just a couple raw eggs with some raw milk, some raw cream, some raw honey, and I like to put cacao powder in there as well, just for like the chocolatey taste. So that was pretty solid, but boxing was great today. We just worked a bunch of technical drills today, literally just like footwork, getting inside, throwing punches. I barely even had the gloves on, so I honestly had probably one of the best sessions that I've had in a while, just mentally today. I feel very mentally focused and clear, so I'm really happy with how things have been going. All right, so I still haven't heard back from our processor today. Unfortunately, we submitted a couple different things to them just to see if they would, you know, kind of move this along faster, but we're hoping that we hear back really soon. We submitted financial statements. That thing was loud. We submitted financial statements and everything to them, so we're praying that they get back to us this month. Like I said, if not, this month is our last month at a low scale, so you know, 2024 is still going to be huge, and if we don't get that increase this month, we'll get it next month. So super excited for that. But today we kind of had, like I said earlier, had to have our affiliates kind of lean off the scale today. They could push, you know, 20, 30K a day easily. We're at 7.8K today right now. I'll put it like right there. Let me actually screenshot it. I always forget. So yeah, it's like 3 p.m., you know, 7.8K in rev. Not too much profit today actually, but that's okay. You know, we profited, like you'll see on the screenshot, but like maybe $500. Reason for that is because we're like, you know, just kind of not doing too much of our own traffic today. So the affiliate traffic is not too profitable on the first sale. It's more profitable on, if the people do choose the subscription, it's more profitable on the subscription. So that's kind of the way we go about that. And we position the subscription in such a way that basically majority of people would take it because they have so much savings on the actual subscription option rather than taking the initial sale, right? Just the one-time sale. We do have people that take the one-time because they want to try the product out and everything like that, but we get a lot of repeat buyers, so it's pretty good. Actually, from what I've noticed, we have a pretty good returning customer rate. So we're doing something right with our formulation, and that's good. So yeah, TikTok, I have been working on basically changing the name of our item. So with TikTok, I'm not super familiar with this. I'm not an expert yet. I have no sales on TikTok shop yet. But what I see here is you like to have a pretty good product name that includes some of the key benefits of your product, right? So for us, we're including anti-anxiety in that. We're including what it's for. So for relaxation and, you know, calm mind or whatever, right? So we're gonna go in there. We updated that. We're just waiting for TikTok to approve the updates, and then we're gonna start to go ahead and repost our videos again, tag the product, because our initial listing got taken down. So we're gonna go back in, kind of repost all of our videos, put it in there, and hopefully this is the last time that happens where we get taken down, and everything can go smoothly, right? So I also went ahead and added our variants on there. So same thing that we had with our main website where we had 2 different products. We wanted to combine them into one. We have 2 products technically. We have 500 milligrams and 1,000 milligrams. The 500 is 20 gummies per pack, and the 1,000 milligrams is 40 gummies. So rather than having 2 different products on shop, we just decided to have variants, and we're gonna charge around 29 bucks for the main one and like 40 bucks for the other one. So pretty decent. People will probably take the bigger one because it's like more eye-catching and everything like that. So yeah, everything's been going great. We've got a bunch of TikTok scripts coming in right now, so we're gonna go ahead and start to make a bunch more videos and really just dive into TikTok Shop deep this month, especially if we don't get an increase on our merchant account. TikTok Shop will be a very important revenue stream for us this month because, as you guys know, and I've told you, TikTok does all the payment processing themselves. So from what I understand, they don't really hold money too much as long as your customers are having a good experience. And so we obviously have a good customer experience. We have a good product, fast shipping, great customer support. I don't see us getting our payments held from them. I think it's gonna be all in all a pretty great option for us to add some revenue, especially this month, maybe another 50, 60K. And if we do that, probably 20 of that would be profit. So, or maybe 15. So even still, 15K profit on TikTok Shop this month would be huge for us. As we're still in the beginning stages, we're in the first 3 months, right? Most businesses, after they get out the first year is when they start to really flourish and become good businesses, right? So I understand with a lot of e-commerce businesses, everybody's like, oh, you know, you can have a bunch of success within the first month. You can, for sure. E-commerce is one of those business models where you can. But to have a real company, which is what I'm building, to make it out of the first year, 80% of companies fail, right? So for us, if we make it out of the first year, that's the goal, and we're only 3 months in, and we're doing pretty well. So I'm pretty happy about that. We have about 9 months left in the year, or I mean 12 months left in this year, right? But 9 months left in our since we started year, yeah. So I am looking forward to everything. But yeah, so keywords on TikTok Shop has been apparently what they would recommend. We tagged, because we're vegan friendly as well, so vegans, you can take our product. Yeah, so everything's going really, really smooth. I have a meeting coming up here with our team in like maybe 5 minutes where we're gonna hop on, discuss some options just in case we don't get the approval for the more cap this month, and see what we can do there, because we obviously have our subscriptions coming in this month from the last 2 months where we've been doing transactions. And yeah, so quick update for you guys. That was the update. I'll get with you guys soon after my meeting and tell you guys how that goes, some of the options we come up with, and so I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, so I basically had my call with my team. I went through a couple things. We did not get the raise, unfortunately, that we were looking for from the bank this month, so potentially next month. We're exploring some other options right now as well to see about increasing our overall merchant account capacity. So I don't know, we'll see what we can do on that end, but we're kind of just in this incubation period right now, I feel like, where we're just kind of having to teeter the lines and like appease the banks right now, so that way eventually they'll give us that increase. I said before, we're looking to do this for a couple of years, so you know, we're only 3 months in the grand scheme of things, it's not very big, so it's okay. For now, we're just stuck at the 150 that we're at, so I guess that's what we're gonna shoot for again this month, hopefully adding some revenue through TikTok. But yeah, so outside from that, I completely decided to, like, I did all the thumbnails last morning, but I just realized that it's kind of doing what everybody else has been doing, and it's not like what I wanted to, not what I not wanted to do, but it's because I wanted to like try to grow, but it wasn't something that I was like, oh yeah, I love these thumbnails. So basically I'm just gonna remove them until I find something that is like my style, because that's like the most important thing that I wanna get across to everybody, is like, whether it's business or it's YouTube or it's Twitter or it's Instagram, everybody has to have their own style. You have to kind of trailblaze your own thing. So that's what I'm doing. We're gonna keep doing that. But yeah, so in business as well, same thing. You operate a certain way, you do things a certain way because you're you. So yeah, I mean, that's something I've talked about in my other videos, but I'm gonna figure it out later on. And for now, let's see where we're at for the day. We're at 9,400 in revenue. Again, another solid day, day 2, but unfortunately we can't keep that scale because we'd cap out super quickly. So for the next couple of days, it's gonna be pretty low, considering we only have that 150 now. So not the $1 million month that we were expecting or wanting, at least in the moment. But yeah, so we'll see what actually happens here, and hoping for the best, of course. So that's the way it goes. Sometimes it doesn't go in your way every single time you're trying to do something, and you just kind of gotta deal with the cards you're dealt, right? So that's basically the boat we're in now, and we're hoping for another good month, and then next month, if we don't get anything else this month, if everything stays the same this month, which we're hoping to find some other option. Obviously, we have a problem now. We have to kind of solve that problem. So we're hoping to find some other option. But if by the end of this month we still haven't, at least in February, we'll have something solid. We'll have more history. We'll have a bigger cap, and then we can take February and go to the moon with it. So yeah. Outside from that, everything's been great with me. Same thing, basically. Diet's great, training's great, business is good. So we're just going through it right now, just trying to figure out our small little issues, which I guess this is kind of a big issue, but not really in the grand scheme of things. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Solid day, 9,400. Hopefully by the end of this week, we hit 300K total revenue. We're at like 294,000 right now. So doing great, but all right. So I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, comment, and yeah, talk to you guys in the next episode. See ya.